Hey, I'm Sarah Wolf from reviewsbysarah.com.
Today I'll show you how to make this loom knit infinity scarf. To do this, you'll need a 5 or 6 inch round loom and some yarn, preferably a number 5 bulky weight. To begin, find the anchor peg and wrap the yarn around it gently. Now wrap the yarn around each peg. I like to move in this direction. Behind the peg, in front of the peg, then to the back again. It is best to wrap as loosely as possible. If you wrap the yarn too tight, it becomes difficult to take them off the pegs later. Place the yarn strand across the front of the peg. Insert the hook from the bottom of the loop. Move upwards and grab that top strand of yarn. Scoop it and pull it underneath and through. Take off the yarn from the peg and place this new loop onto the peg. I'll show this again. Insert from the bottom. Scoop the yarn. Pull through. Pull off. Place the new loop back on. And repeat this process again. Insert. Scoop. Take off. And place back on. Continue this around the loom. And when you get back to the first peg, which is above the anchor peg, just keep doing what you were doing before. Just go around and around in a circle. At some point, be sure to remove the yarn from the anchor peg, since it was used only briefly to keep the first stitch in place. If you want a double wrap scarf like mine, make about 240 rounds, or 60 inches. Now it's time to take off, or cast off, the loops. Begin your first peg as before. And move to the second peg. Now take this loop you just made and place it on the first peg. Take the bottom loop and move it over the top. Then place the new loop onto the next peg. Move to the next peg. Do as you did before. Take that loop off. Place it on the previous peg. Lift the loop over and put it on the next peg. And I'll show this again. This casting off process keeps the loops from unraveling so you can take the scarf off of the loom. Once you are done, cut the yarn about 30 inches from the end. Take the last loop off and push the yarn end through it. Then tighten it. It's time to sew the scarf together. So I'm going to tuck one end inside of the other. Continue sewing the two pieces together like this. And that's how I make my infinity scarf on a loom.